It is officially the end, I guess not officially yet, but coming upon the end of an era. This window cleaning set right here, I purchased when I had $1,000 to my name. I used Shop to actually purchase the rest of it because it was $3,000 total, and I paid it off like the next few months or whatever. And I did that for about 2.5 years. And I mean, Prism Home Pros that's what I did. I mean, it was a lot of work. It was a good boy, Benny, you stay. A lot of work, a lot of learning. Pretty much got me out of my comfort zone for a lot of things. Taught me a lot of stuff. Learned a lot of good lessons. But I just don't know at the time if it's right for me. I'm not huge into the cleaning anymore, and so hopefully somebody else can use it and I can get a little bit of money back out of it. I've taken good care of the stuff, but I also found something here. I was kind of cleaning up my truck. This is my peddler's license, and I only ever got one of those in Norwalk, Iowa. I probably should have had those a lot elsewhere, but I never did. And the only reason I had it in Norwalk is because I was stopped by a police officer. Luckily, he was cool. I mean, obviously, I wasn't doing any weird stuff. I think it's just to kind of verify who's who and who's doing what around their city, which I totally get. And good boy, Ben, you stay. And I mean, what a cool thing. Obviously, I didn't set it up correctly because I didn't set up monthly or like reoccurring stuff, which I don't know why I didn't. My mom told me to a long time ago. I never did. Regardless, the whole Bobby stuff right now is working quite well, and I think it is time to go in on a big order. Right now, though, the tariffs in China are... That's not good, is that? Huh. That should have a cap on it on the bottom there. But regardless, the tariffs in China are way expensive, and I'm not paying an extra 42% on a $30,000 order, because I mean that's going to be an extra 15 grand, whatever, 10, 15 grand, which is a lot. And so now what remains is I need to find a new supplier in a different country, whether that's Cambodia, Vietnam, Mexico. I would love for it to be in Mexico. That is my passion, and I love Mexican history, culture, food, everything about it I love, and that would be really like a dream come true. I visited a few factories before, and they were honestly like not that great, but I think maybe I might have to do some digging again. But either way, that's like the toughest part, is trying to find. In China, it's pretty easy because they have this massive industry that they've been using for the last 50 years. I don't know exactly how long, but yeah, probably 50 years. And Vietnam, Cambodia, and Mexico, these are kind of all newer to the scene countries. I'm sure there's loads of other countries too that are good. If you guys anyone's watching this and you know some, let me know, because I am looking for a new one. It's not that I don't even like our current one. I love our current one, but I just cannot. I literally, at our prices right now, I can't make it work financially. It doesn't make sense. I would be losing money on every sale, which I'm just not gonna do, obviously. But I don't know. It's this whole Prism Home Pros thing was my first business, because before I wanted to I don't know. I've just been looking for ways, but first I tried trading, being a day trader, swing trader, kind of just options and everything like that. That was up and down. Then this went actually well, but then when it came time to scale, it was incredibly saturated by all the young kids, including me. I mean, I luckily hopped on it a little bit earlier than most. Ben, you stay down here. But now I think I really like ecom. I love the idea, not the idea. I always love thinking of really cool products and services outside of, and I know boring businesses can print, so I'm not hating on boring businesses. I just love that creativity when it comes to thinking of new products and new services and different ways to go about things to make the outcome or experience a little bit better. And that's what I feel like Bubby is. It's not, obviously none of this stuff is a need. Pretty much everything that I've ever done is a wants, which maybe there's a discussion to be had in there. But I do think ecom is really cool. I think it's fun to build the business, build the products, see what people think, put in these large orders, have inventory. I know it's probably a headache and there's probably a million other businesses that are way better and easier, but I'm still learning. Yeah, so I'm gonna sell all this stuff finally. Hopefully someone else can buy it and use it, and then I can, I don't know, take that money, maybe go visit some factories in Vietnam or Cambodia, or I don't know, who knows where. But I also have a meeting coming up with my bank for some potential lending. Would be pretty cool to put in a $30,000 to $50,000 order and get multiple colorways, multiple different variants, or multiple different products. And I feel like we have decent momentum right now, and this kind of pause of trying to find another supplier that can give me inventory at not a wild rate with the tariffs it's going to be hard, and it's going to definitely be tough work and potentially stop some momentum. But I think we can make the product better. I think we can make the website better. I think the socials can be a million times better. And the ad creative can be better. I mean, everything about it can be better. We are just a brand new company within our first year of actually trying stuff. So, I mean, our first sales were Black Friday. So what, like November 2025, and it's now early May 2026. So what is that? 7 months in. I mean, we've been designing it for longer than that, but actually like getting sales and trying to sell it has been roughly about 7 months. And starting in February, we made like $1,000. The next month we made 2,000, or no, maybe January we made 1,000, 2,000, 4,300, and then 4,900. We kind of stalled there right around that 5K mark, which there's as a whole nother topic right there. But I think I'm slowly starting to understand how this works, and obviously I'm not a master at it, but I mean, the proof is in the pudding. We are getting sales and we are making money. We're not printing, but we are profitable at our current numbers, which are not great numbers, by the way. We are selling it for way too cheap. Not way too cheap, but at least $10 to $30 too cheap, I would say. $10 to $40 too cheap. Once the product is perfect, and then, which it probably will never get to, but once the product is great, once we have other colorways, I think that's how we can essentially ask for more money. And I think people will pay it, because people have paid it before. But I'm scared to up price right now, just because we've been working, things have been going smoothly, and I just want to keep it that way. And also right now our COGS is like $40 per unit. I think then we have to pay shipping, which is usually on average 10. So we're kind of all in at 50. And so we're buying for 50 and selling for 90, which it seems great in theory, but then you have the $20 to $30 CAC for the advertising, and then Shopify takes a cut. They always take a cut, those dirty rats. Just kidding, I love you, Shopify. But I mean, it's not great right now. Truly, it's not. And so we ordered less than the MOQ, so that's why our COGS is so high at 40. I would like to get that down to $20, $30 area, and I think that's possible, but it's going to take a lot more money to make that work, because we're going to have to put in bigger volume unit orders, but then it's like, well, then we have to store it, and then we have to take product photos. And so when you up the SKUs, it seems cool, but there's a lot that comes with it. And that's just kind of the stuff that I'm trying to learn right now. But for now, I'm trying to clean out the garage, trying to sell these tires, trying to sell these golf clubs, just trying to sell a bunch of stuff in here that we don't use. Okay, I would have kept going with my filming, but my phone died. And I do need to wrap that video up because it was kind of long, but now the search is on for a new supplier. Nana, if you're seeing this, I hope our tariff situation can get sorted as soon as possible, because we love working with you guys and the quality is good. Everything with you guys has been super great. It literally just doesn't work out financially right now. So I have to find 5 sourcing agents today and get in contact with them on my list. I don't know how hard or easy that's going to be, and it's going to cost us a little bit more, but that's fine with me. I mean, there's not really an option right now, because you can't just go in there cold. You kind of need to have an introduction or a relationship. So that's what I'm doing today. Part of what I'm doing, I need to upload this video, offload some storage, and just keep documenting the journey. So these are some issues I'm currently going through, and then I'll show you how I get through them. So, all right. Love you, Mom.